Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the hereditary traits in man. Students, the hereditary traits in man is classified under following four categories. What are that? The first one is physical or structural trait. The second one is physiological or functional trait. The third one is the mental traits. Mental, or you can say psychological traits. The fourth one is abnormal traits. Abnormal traits. Students, we are going to discuss each of the traits and what kind of the characteristics are included in these hereditary categories of traits. Just come on. First, here I am going to take the physical or structural traits. As the name clear that in this category, the kind of traits are included having the structural organizations of the species, such as now here we are talking about the man, then the shape, size, structure, the structure of various organ systems like eyes, ear, nose, and some of the kinds of characteristics like that. In the example, we can also take someone ear lobes are jointed and someone ear lobe are free. This is also included among the physical or structural traits. Now students, the physiological or functional traits. In this category of the traits of human are included such as the susceptibility of infectious diseases in man. It means the presence or absence of antibodies in their body plasma, and the structural and functional properties of their organ systems. Yes, students, this is also a kind of the hereditary traits in man, how their organ systems will perform. This makes the functional traits. Next is the mental or psychological traits. In this category, students, the kinds of traits are included that is related to the human behavior and nature. Yes, students, this is related to the human behavior and nature. The level of cleverness, wisdom, intelligence are the kinds of traits that is present under the mental or psychological traits. Beside this, the presence of humor is also can be included in the mental or psychological traits. And students, the next one is abnormal traits. The abnormal traits are the kinds of hereditary characteristics such as the diseases like hemophilia, color blindness, hemophilia, color blindness, sickle cell anemia. Polydactyly, it means the presence of more number of digits in the hands. In someone, you have to witness there are 6 fingers are present in their hand. This is called polydactyly. What students? Polydactyly. Syndactyly. What is syndactyly? The jointed digits. When the digits are jointed, it means the two or more number of digits get fused in a single form. Such kind of the behavioral, or you can say that physical appearance of the body organ, that is called syndactyly. These are the particular traits that are included under the abnormal traits. Now students, we are going to discuss about the nature of heredity in man. Nature of heredity in man. Students, as you all know that the heredity in man is governed and transmitted by the chromosomes. The kind of genes presence in the organism body as well as in human, like human as well as other organisms, are responsible for the kinds of traits in man. Yes, students, genes are affected the kinds of traits in human as presence in other organism body. The different kinds of genes are responsible for the particular types of characteristics in human, and they are transmitted through the chromosomes from one generation to the next generation. Students, the genes are inherited by the parents to their individuals are basically similar in nature, but the environmental factors as well as the chromosomes both combinedly affected the development of an organism as well as in human. If we are going to take the example of a twin brothers, and both of them are kept in different environment, then we found that the genetic characteristics may be similar, but environmental in different due to kept in different environment, their behavior and nature are just clarified with the kinds of characteristics that in which they are habitated. Yes, students, thus the child's behavior and nature is collectively controlled by the chromosomes as well as environmental conditions. Now students, we are going to discuss about the discovery of chromosomes. So discovery of chromosomes. Students, at first in 1891, H. Hankin was the biologist who worked on the Pyrocoris insect. It is generally called firebird. Yes, students, the Pyrocoris insect is commonly or generally called firebird. Their body surface has red and black patches. That is the morphological characteristics through which we can determine the fireworks. During the process of oogenesis and spermatogenesis, he was observed that there is presence of 50% extra chromosomal material on the sperm of this Pyrocoris insect. This extra chromosomal material, or you can say that genetic material, was named by him as X body. What, students? He named it X body. And after him, in 1902, Macklin also studied the process of oogenesis and spermatogenesis in the grasshopper. And he stabilized the phenomena that the extra X body is the X chromosome, and students, this X chromosome also named by him as X sex chromosome. X sex chromosome, and he also stated that this is responsible for the process of inheritance in the generation after generation, just like the Mendelian traits. Yes, students, he confirmed that the X sex chromosomes are also inherited generation after generation, just like the Mendelian traits. But students, in 1905, Stephen and Wilson clarified that this X body is also the sex chromosomes, and it is the present in the diploid sex, presence in the form of diploid set of chromosome as autonomous, or you can say autosomes in organism, and when 2X chromosomes, when 2X chromosome present in the diploid sets of the chromosome, then it confirms the characteristics of female. Yes, students, when 2X chromosome is present in the diploid sex of chromosomes that are autosomes, then this confirms the female, and when the diploid sex of chromosome containing Y chromosome along with X chromosome, it means the heterogametic type of set of chromosomes, then this will confirm the maleness in human males, maleness in human male. Thus, the CB bridge, the biologist CB bridge first established that the presence of X and X sex chromosomes is determined the individuals as the female or daughter individuals, and when X and Y chromosomes are present, this determines the individual as son or as male child. This leads to the discovery of determination by the X and Y chromosomes. Yes, students, the presence of X and X chromosomes confirm the individual as daughter, and the presence of XY chromosomes is confirmed the individual as in the form of male child, or you can say it son. More about the sex determination we will discuss in next video lecture. Thanks students for joining today.